Hey guys, Davison here from Davison Video. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. This is my vlogging channel, and my main channel is Davison Video if you spell it out, or /Davison Video 1. So let's get right into the video. So this video is about YouTube's restricted mode that very few people paid much attention to until recently, when it was noticed that a lot of LGBTQ videos are censored and outright hidden when YouTube's restricted mode is enabled. So see, I'm circling it right here. We're just going to zoom in on it for a second. So let's just zoom in. When you turn on restricted mode, what happens is that restricted mode hides videos that may contain inappropriate content flagged by users and other signals. No filter is 100% accurate, but it should help you avoid the most inappropriate content. And your restricted mode setting will apply to this browser only. So restricted mode, when it came out, to my knowledge and through my experience, because I have paid attention to it over the years, it would only filter out videos that contained really obvious keywords like, sex and sexy or dick or fuck or whatever from appearing in search results and in the results on people's channels when you go visit their channels. However, as of the last 6 months, restricted mode has gotten more restrictive and now will filter out entire channels from being searchable, or the content of one channel in its entirety from showing up to anyone. And of course, this is of particular concern because mainly children are using or being forced to use, probably by their parents, restricted mode. And so certain things like, advocacy for LGBTQ people is getting filtered out of their media existence online. And it's a slippery slope into not providing children the information that they need to access. And why this is also confusing is that YouTube already has a system that creates content flags for videos that are not appropriate for people under the age 18. Your video will get age restricted. So it's sort of confusing that there's now this additional layer that most of us don't even think about that restricts us if something is turned on content a lot of the times that, and this is where I'm getting to, actually isn't worthy of being restricted at all. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you guys the difference between viewing a lot of popular channels in restricted mode and in regular mode. So what I started with, because they were one of the first channels I started watching all the time, was Epic Mealtime. So right now we have restricted mode off, and so you guys are going to probably know what happens, but you're going to be able to see the entire channel. There's going to be nothing that's blocked, right? All the videos are going to show up. You click on videos. 1941. Nothing happens, right? It's just usual. So if we turn it on, look what happens to Epic Mealtime. It's just right now. So let's turn this on, save, and let's reload some Epic Mealtime. So youtube.com/Epic Mealtime. Look, there's one liked video. Okay, that's kind of weird. Home, there seems to be nothing on this channel. Just one of Harley's vlogs. And if we go to videos, what? None of Epic Mealtime's videos are appropriate in restricted mode? Harley, were you aware of this nonsense? People can't look at bacon. Apparently, if you're under the age of 8, bacon is something that should be censored. That maybe because pigs died, I don't know, or maybe because Jewish parents complained. I'm just kidding. So as you can see, it's not just the LGBTQ community that's affected. A lot of other people are affected. So let's go to Jenna Marbles. Let's see how many videos of hers are left. So, okay, how I used to do my makeup, that's still there. Videos. Oh, let's see. Let's load more. Let's load some more. Okay, she has some videos that are still around. Not many though, because Jenna has uploaded over 200 videos, and it would appear, let's just keep clicking load more until they all load. I'm willing to bet this is almost all that are, yep, there you go. So out of Jenna's like 300 videos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 videos remain. And let's actually see the content of these videos. Let's see if she said anything inappropriate in any of them. So Mr. Marbles has a long tongue. Does she say anything at all? Are you hot? Oh.
Marble, is it hot out? Do you have a really long tongue, Marble?
Oh, she said he was hot and he has a long tongue. I don't know. That seems a little inappropriate for children. Okay, more channels. Let's look at a few more. So let's try, although he's very controversial, PewDiePie. How many videos on his channel are going to show up in restricted mode? So nothing on his homepage shows up. And what? Is there anything? Is there anything left? Hello? Hello? Do you exist? Oh, there you go. A couple things from 3 months ago. Deleting my channel exists. Huge announcement. Oh, cringy kids on the internet. Okay, that's fine in restricted mode, even though he's making fun of cringy kids. Anyhow, you can see that a lot is getting censored. So it's not just LGBTQ. It's really hard to know what it is, other than maybe what's out of hand right now is the quote unquote other signals, wherein if anybody flags your video once, then that is enough of a signal to restricted mode, but not age restriction, right? Let's separate the two because they're two different things, to make your video disappear in this mode. So it's really unfortunate. I don't know how YouTube is gonna clear this up. I know I'm affected, especially on my main channel. I only have 4 videos that show up on my channel, and that's because I requested that they get reviewed because I knew that there was nothing inappropriate for children in those videos. Other videos that I make, I guess you could make sometimes the argument that they may be offensive to children because I make sexy jokes, but none of my content, with the exception of the stuff I guess that got age restricted, is really inappropriate for anyone. It's general audience content. I abide by YouTube's community guidelines. So it just sort of sucks that there's these two systems we have to keep in mind, and we don't know even further to this, because YouTube's not very transparent with how it functions. How does having a lot of our content disappear in restricted mode affect our channel's ranking, or what does it signal about our channels? Does that mean our channels are going to be recommended less the less our videos are showing up in restricted mode? Like, does it have effects outside of just restricted mode? It sucks too that we cannot appeal. Like, we should just at the very least be able to be notified, like, hey, this video has not been, age restricted because it's still suitable for a general audience. However, for our most sensitive audiences, we have determined algorithmically that this probably isn't appropriate. You can appeal this decision here. That's what I think needs to happen. If they're going to have this system that they, didn't tell us about, that there's no transparency about, that's confusing and nebulous, they should provide that resource to creators. And they should be careful about what they input into this system. Back to the LGBTQ thing. They should be wary of just assuming that because the word homosexual is there, that it means that it must pertain to homosexual porn or whatever that could be offensive to young children. Though I will argue that it should never be offensive to young children. So Casey Neistat actually appears to be fairly immune to this. And I have noticed that there are certain channels that are cleared. So there are people that probably noticed this before, that spoke to YouTube and subsequently got their channels unblocked, or they're the darlings of YouTube. So, of course, all of their content is enabled. I'm really actually curious what Superwoman, what happens on her channel. Okay, so let's see Watch Mojo. Watch Mojo, they still have stuff that's not appearing. Okay, let's look at Superwoman, and then that'll be it. Superwoman. Here we go. So, do all of her videos appear? Oh, why bras are horrible? Why did that get through the filter? So So I think this is definitely not all of her videos that are appearing. She had something about her boyfriend recently, and it's not appearing. Or a comedy sketch about having a boyfriend. So let me know what you guys think about this restricted mode. And I have already stated what I think YouTube needs to do about it, which is they need to make sure that if they're going to restrict our content and hide our content, that they let us know that our content has been restricted, and then they let us know how we can appeal it and then offer us the ability to appeal the decision, because the computer doesn't always get it right. It really doesn't. We shouldn't let computers dictate our social realities and our media realities, because they are completely flawed and fallible, and frequently do more harm than good. Okay, so that's it. My name is Davison. I am back here another time to release another vlog, and I'm going to work on a main channel video. Bye, guys.